Hello, welcome back to VoidTrain, but before we continue on our little adventure, let me just give you a few tips on how to play the game, because I think a lot of people will be stuck at... You should be dead. I love that animation. You got saved by my pistol malfunctioning. Because it's kind of hard to progress if you don't know some basic quality of life things, so you should increase your platform as much as you can. Also, this is how you get leather and fat. You just have to chase these guys around until you... I'm pressing E. Press E. You can also kill them with your pistol, but that's a little harder because... shooting them with your pistol will just make them run faster and panic them. Huh, not so brave now. That's how you get fat, and that's how you get leather. A very important thing to know how to get leather, because leather is going to be used in a lot of things, like bandages. The best way to heal is with bandages. To make the bandages you just need this sterilizer and leather. I saw it, I saw the shark. Of course you should advance your science or research as many things as possible. I think at this point of the game, level 4 or area 4, you should be kind of like at this point over here. So phase 11, which is basically the high-tech stuff that requires a lot of resources. So you should have the grappling hook unlocked, because this is the only thing that will allow you to harvest a lot of resources much faster. Short range and low speed, but better than nothing, right? Let it get closer. Oh, don't worry, we'll kill it this episode. This will allow you to collect resources from a very big distance, even though that it doesn't seem like much, but this will allow you to go basically from one side of the screen to the other. Let me show you. And you can also start collecting resources from the safety of your little train. You don't even have to press anything, it just comes into your hands. That's super helpful to have. Also, you will have to unlock the leather suit and on the backpack as well, because that will unlock free. Oh, it's so lucky. You will also have to put the backpack over here to get 3 more item slots, which is super important. This is the basic one. Also, the leather suit allow you to equip armor plates. Armor plates are very easy to make. You just need iron bars. It will be over here in consumables. So having a supply of bandages plus a supply of armor plates will allow you to survive most gunfights. Because I have been having a few problems surviving this gunfight over here, and over here we fought a little bit. Also recommend you put one of these crates or one of these shelves like this, and basically this is how I usually collect the resources. Now we'll have a lot of other things to do as well. This is kind of like my little base setup. Also, I recommend you eat as much as possible, and you don't really have to cook it. You can just eat the organics and the ice as they are. Leather, free leather. By killing the shark. That's a very mean shark. So I recommend you build a steady supply of bandages and armor plates, which should always be in your inventory. Otherwise you'll have a lot of problems winning certain fights, or... hey, you will not be even able to advance too much into the game either. Or the fat, of course. Oh yeah, and we're doing something. We're upgrading this thing over here. You only need one of each. And to be honest, I think I have a lot of these things. I just need to get them from from the inventories, from the chests. So let's make, I don't know, 20? 30 seems like it's a nice number. And then put another 10 over here. And of course, whenever you can, like I said, just sneak up on them like this. Kill one of them. And then you can stop and shoot them, but it's not going to work that well. We will also need a lot of chemicals. So let's make that as well. For the bandages, like I said, they're pretty easy to make if you have the leather for it. You just have one of that and one of that. Now let's go over the weapon modding system. The weapon modding system is pretty interesting. All you need to do is just kill people and they'll drop weapon mods. Ammo is pretty easy to get, as you can see. I hope that's not copyrighted. Oh, finally a token. The tokens you can use on the... It's very important to keep them. You can use them in the slot machines and they can give great rewards as well. So let's throw them in the chest with the fat, because that's what they are. Very good items. In front I can see these have durability. So we can change some of the stuff on them. So we can change the wrong barrel to have a lot more range, but less rate of fire, which I completely agree with. Rate of fire is important, but if you can get a little more range, that's the basic one. Oh, it says 15. Oh, well, I guess it's okay. It reduces the fire rate even more, but more accuracy and more damage. Sure, it's okay. DPS is more or less the same. I want more damage with each shot. So that will give me a little more damage and a little more range. And this one will improve my handling, this one will reduce my handling, so we'll take that one, of course. As you can see, this is kind of like a newer gun. Still fires pretty fast, but we have less ammo in the revolver chamber. Okay. I just love this game, and I will advance a lot of... I'll advance probably pretty fast, and I'll have a lot of things to do. And whatever. Go away, I don't need you. We'll probably get a lot of these items as we fight and, you know, complete objectives. I'm not even worried about that. Let's take this. Let's make 4 of those. Ah, we missed them. Not a problem. And as you can see, I'll need to collect a lot of food as well for my well-being, but I don't know, we can do that a little later. Let's get the bars and go for more research. But this is absolutely the minimum you need to have in order to, you know, at least survive. I mean, you don't have to win every fight, you can just hide a little bit until everything will be okay. Let's also get the water bidon, which is water barrel. And I'll do all of this off camera, it's probably going to be a lot. Actually no, the crusher is a very important thing, I have to build it right now, we'll build it right now. So one of each. Yeah, you might be inclined to build 2 workbenches, but to be honest, they'll just be very hard to manage at some point, so... don't worry too much about that aspect of the game. So let me see. Regular nuts. And then when the grease will be ready, we'll be able to build something else. Which is this thing over here, the forcer, which is exactly what we needed a lot of times. It's a nice little island, and islands are randomly generated, so sometimes you might get a good one, sometimes you might get a bad one. Of course we still have to build it, and probably it's going to be pretty hard to build. The crusher. So it's basically the same resources all over again. Yeah, we'll need a lot of wood. The most important resource is wood. If you haven't figured that out. I guess we should just put wood on every one of them, so we don't have to deal with it later. Now let's see how big the crusher really is. So 2 of those. And we'll need one more grease. And then also 1 order of nuts and bolts. I guess you can mass manufacture them, but your manufacturing properties or your manufacturing bases depend on how much wood you have. So even if you have 100 metal scavenging the metal, you'll still not have enough to process it. Which is just a system of the game, so don't worry too much about it, you'll be okay. Aha, I got it. We'll explore this in a minute, we just have to finish this thing. Gosh. I guess we can make a large bidon. And I guess this is the big resource we can get. So we can get the coal or the ice in the beginning, and that's why you need a backpack that has 1 heavy slot in it. Yeah, I know, it can be a little overwhelming in the beginning, but don't worry, you'll get the hang of it, and it's going to be fun after a certain while. And you can also shoot them and just use the grappling hook after. Like I said, if you start shooting, they'll start running. I guess it's just time to leave the wood back at home. Scrap I can leave here as well. And I think we're mostly done over here. I would have preferred to have more armor plating, so let's work on that as well. Probably if you make just iron bars, you can never go wrong with it. And I feel like in Call of Duty when I press Q to insert my armor plate. Kind of like a funny little mechanic. We'll leave that over there. I don't think you can use it in a quick slot or anything. But not to my knowledge, at least not until now. Okay, let's just go and explore this place and get all of the free loot. And then we'll see what else we can do. Nice painting. I guess it says something like enlist to protect us, protect yourself. Well, I guess that's stuck over there. Not much I can do about it. And that's our objective, but let's explore a little more this area. Usually it's just better to fight near your train, but be careful, because if you fight near your train, the enemy will shoot at your train and it will damage it. Should not be fun in the long run. Or shoot off. So I'll open it.
Unfortunate news. You're wanted at every post. Oh, no, wait. That's not you. It's a scientist accused of stealing classified documents and artifacts. That's what he looks like.
Nothing like us, to be honest. Let's see, weapon. I guess you can create an ammo box, but you don't really need it. Yeah, nice little trees. And then the way opens up. Now to make the ammo box, we just need the powder and the apple. Well, I don't think it's very hard to make. If I remember correctly, it's just chemical stuff. Let's listen to the tutorial and do it. And one more bar, finally. I guess ammunition will be in abundance at some point, or we'll just have to do a lot of combat. And I don't like either idea. Self-defense, we already completed that. I don't think these quests will give you anything. It's just a way to guide you. Think of them as tutorials. I already equipped it. I guess we just have to unequip it and equip it again. Oh, I have to create it. Well, it's a bit unfair because I already made it. Was it hard to make? I'll have to make it again off camera. No, it's not hard to make. Okay, let's leave the area and let's play a little more. This was kind of like an interlude a little bit. As you can see, we're full health again. We just need to remember to eat. And by eating, I just mean... Oh, by the way, we're fighting over here, and as you can see, they kind of smashed up the containers. So it's not really a good idea to use your important things as cover, but it's a good cover over here. They couldn't shoot me through it. Oh, they hit the smelter a lot as well. Interesting. I hope that was not a secret area. Find any lamp in the void and lift it. Oh, nice. Doesn't matter, I don't need that one. So later on we'll be able to equip more stuff, to get more stuff and have much better equipment than what we have right now. This is just the newbie stuff. I don't remember how the lamp looks like. Yeah, at this point we can collect everything. Everything is our domain. I'm not going to miss any loot from this point on. And also kill the shark, so nothing should really bother us until we finish this area. Oh well, close enough. I don't know, I'm having a lot of fun with the game, even though people might not like the gameplay loop or they think it's a little boring, or it's simply like raft in space. Ah. Can we catch one of the fishes? I guess we can catch them. Well, that makes it a lot easier to catch them than just running up to them and pressing E. Okay. Why didn't I think of this before? Okay, very important tip. Use the grappling hook on everything, you see. Did I get the wood? I think I got the wood. Our efficiency is above 100%. Because also we're collecting all of the resources, but also some of the fish. Yeah, I guess it's very hard to aim. But if you practice enough with that, you will hit the fish without any problems. It looks like it doesn't scare them either. Okay, that combat was kind of boring because I was mostly hiding behind the barrels or other stuff. And this is how easy the game can be. Do I see the end of the tunnel? Or the end of the... well, I guess it's technically a tunnel. The end of the line over here, and we might go into a new area. I guess you can just proceed to use it. I don't know why I've been doing it the hard way. The Void is very nutritious today. A lot of food and a lot of water. So this is the dimension of the broken glass shard. It's not the I think I like the dimension of the bells more. I guess this is not qualified as a lamp. No. I'm not done here. Don't pull me away, game. Looks like we have a little bit of way to go. And this is why I'll have to farm all of this off camera and... no. It's not very fun watching me build stuff in this game. At least not for now, but as you can see, you are supposed to advance super fast. Otherwise, if you're stuck in the game where you just have to go outside without any tools, and it's not going to be terribly fun, as I'm pointing it out right now. And my inventory was full, and nobody told me. I don't have time to organize anything. Just eat everything until it's 100%. The box is really annoying because I cannot do anything with that slot. Close, but not close enough. I'm not complaining too much, I'm just enjoying the game. It's rare that I enjoy a game like this. Besides, I'm just enjoying my efficiency right now. I cannot believe how inefficient I was for most of the game. You have to aim it a little bit because you'll be pulled back at most of the time. Let's just get in front of the train. Thank you, game, for all of your kind gifts. I really want to reach the end of the thing. Doesn't work on these guys, I tried. But those things can drop. I think leather. Okay, so what's next? I don't think we'll see the end of this section, but oh. Yeah, it looks like we're nearing the end of this section, and just so you can have an idea of how much... Yeah, probably a lot of people are so tired watching me doing this, but I promise it will get a lot better in the next episode after we finish researching and building all of the stuff we have over here. We'll be ready for war. With a little bit of speed, but the level design is made in such a way that you will have enough time to loot, but at the same time will not be underpowered, because if you saw how hard that fight was with the bandits, or not the bandits, the government or the police, what are they? I don't know. But if you saw that fight, you would have not... You wouldn't have said this was boring, you would have said, yeah, we need to do more of this in order to have a decent chance against them. Ouch. We are being pulled by the train, and that's exactly what I didn't want to happen. Oh wow, this section is super long. Like I said, it's about 10 minutes per section, but it seems to be a lot bigger. Yeah, I think at this point I'll just stop the train because we are losing resources. Oh, but I guess this is the hard mode of collecting the items. And we're reaching the big gates. At this point, I think it's about 1 minute left until we finish the area. That was a bit cruel. And we have reached the gates. I guess we can see the anyway. Oh, that's one of the big things. Okay. Yeah, I think if people can go past this first level, ouch, they can have a lot of fun. Oh, by the way, you can enter the gates without you being in the train. You want a demonstration? Well, look at this. And you'll feel very afraid when that happens. I guess no lamps were found. Don't move, don't do anything. Don't do anything suspicious, otherwise the game will think you are doing something really bad. Next world.
Looks promising, at least on the outside.
Yeah, does look a little bit promising. Okay, I'll farm off camera a long time, and next time when we enter a world, I'll only record the end of the video, not the beginning like I did right now. See you next time. Bye bye.